Grim, what is happening, my dude? What is happening? You have emerged from the depths. Let me know if the audio is okay, my dude. Whew. This was 2017. Jesus. What was the last update they did? Play with VR. Yo. Yo, we need to get some PSVR shit in here. I don't think the global matchmaking works for this anymore. It has been 17, 18, 19. It's like 6 years. Let's have a look. It has been a hot minute since I played this game. But I love this game. There's so much I love about this game, so that would be interesting. It would be. I need to get one of those. So found 36 total of. Wait. Why? Okay, this is odd. Like, am I logged into me? I am logged into me. Most recent progress. Is just my save file not on here? Hang on. Mission number 10. Okay, no, 10, 10. Okay, so the arcs are still there. Okay. Okay. Fucking the Vero challenge. There's so much to this game. I forgot how much there's in this game. That's right, my chocolate princess. Oh boy. We need all the beach people. We do, we do. It has been a hot minute though. Oh yeah, I got the peep peep gun. Let's see what else I bought. I bought some other stuff in here, I'm pretty sure. Oh yo, we can change it to her? Hell yeah. Love it. No regret there. School unit. It has been a hot minute since I played this game. It's been a few years, so I'm just kind of reacquainting myself a little bit. There's a lot of. Oh, I might as well just get these illustrations. I still think this is one of the best Senran games that was ever made, period. I'm gonna have a look at the PlayStation Store to see if there was anything that I can redeem. Yeah, they took everything off. You can only get... You can only get swimsuits? That can't be it, right? Did they really? They really ripped everything off. Holy shit. That's sad. Because I guess like with the game discontinuing, but I didn't think that they would... I didn't think they would do this and then take everything off the shop. But like, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know if I have... I think it's on my Japanese account that I had a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it was a hot... It was a hot minute. What were the... There was, I don't know if I've got all the characters either. I'll have to have a look. God, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I went a bit nutso with it, eh? This was a hot minute. Enjoy the content you've got this far. Library, skill card. Enemy KOs. Why is the name... Oh, probably because it's offline now. I don't think you can go online with it. 7. Captain Shades from the 7 Pirates. Oh, look at that reference. You are very correct. Look at that art. It's beautiful. Oh, there's so much to unlock. How did I not finish this? In this mode, players work together to eliminate. I bet you it's not online. Oh yeah, and I've got all the custom guns and shit. Because that's right, I have Super Sonico, like, I hell equipped out with all my shit. And it took longer, probably. That means we won't be able to get any of the additional special cards from online, which does suck. I could find out whether or not I can get the additional data transferred to my PS4, but I don't know. But I've got like Ikitosen's Lu Meng, which is pretty good. I don't know if I've got a Suka though. From Dead or Alive. There's a lot of characters in this though. I reckon this was peak though. This was peak shit. Like Katsuragi, my girl. It's amazing. Like even the art's kind of aged a little bit. I don't know what it is in my all wisdom. I'm just kind of like, I'm going back to the memories in my brain. Oh yeah, and she's got changed skin. That's right. Yeah, so I don't have a Suka. But that's okay. I don't know what ones I had decked out. Like, some of these I had decked out, like Yuiai. Some of these are max, though. Some of these aren't. It's gonna be... I'm gonna go back to training so I can, like, learn the basics again. Because it has been a while. Anyway, Grim, how are you? How are you doing, sir? That's right. Okay, now I gotta remember the button. Okay, so it's square, that's right. That's medium. Finally got to watch a stream. Well, I'm glad to have you here, dude. I hope you've been well. What's been the latest with you? Has there been anything happening? I swear there was an ability to... That's it. Direct stream versus ranged. Mainly work taking up time. Understandable, man. Work sucks, man. Like, it's amazing how quick time passes, you know? Last stream was able to watch Pete Stout. Yeah, that's been over 2 months. Yeah. Yeah, it's been over like 2 months. Shit. I took some time off because I had so much work to do. That's a while. It is a little while, yeah. I actually took today off. I felt a bit guilty, but today was kind of on my day that I had to take off because I needed some time off. To kind of just sort of mentally recharge myself. The last couple of days have been a little bit of a nightmare, so... Hey Veriko, yeah, I'm doing good. Just, I was just saying I just took a bit of time off today to not really reply to any messages and sort of have some time off. I got, I actually been smashing out a game, last couple of days. I've been playing Lego 2K Drive. And honestly, like, I've really enjoyed it. Like, it's really good. Time to outload. Ooh. Deck edit. Alright. Let's see. Tub and ladle shower gun. The range is 35. I think that's the biggest one, isn't it? No, 50, but that's the bazooka. 44k Panda, how's it going? The character loadouts feel excessive. They sometimes do, yeah. I mean, the game's pretty easy. But I'm trying to reacquaint myself with the game. It's been a long time. A pet that fires explosive rounds. Low opponents. Usually I went with the dolphin, Luca, because I really like Luca's. Luca's just so good. Homing lightning rounds. A pet that self-destructs when close to opponent. Opponent performs slashes at them. I should upgrade that one, I reckon. Restores health. Pet that creates a mobile barrier around the user. Yeah, I haven't like... I will max some of these out. So I will work on this one, and let's do this one. Let's go all offensive. Now, card-wise, it has been a long time since I've done the cards. So let's see what we've got. Okay, projects in, chemical laser, split 3 ways horizontally in front of the user. Let's do that one. That looks sexy. You gotta go by the cover. These character loadouts were them preparing for the gacha game. I think there could be an element. I know they use a lot of the art. It's just disappointing that they've removed a lot of the DLC from the store. I mean, on Steam you can probably get it, but I don't think you can get it anymore. Oh yeah, so that one's one of my executes a large vertical slash. And then let's smash this to... This is a new one. Increases the user's jet dash speed. So I'm all about attacks and shit, but let's attack up. Sets a barrier around the user and its allies. Oh yeah, and that's from the that other game. It's weird how they've deleted a lot of the Ikitos and shit, like all the other stuff from the game. Maybe there is a place you can download it from. And melee damage reduces. Rips a dimensional space, can destroy barriers, invulnerable. Let's do... This is tough, man. I gotta think what cards I'm gonna level. Chris uses team melee shot. Team rates of fire. What have I got? I've got laser. Shoots a dimensional breaking projectile. Rips. Okay, so what I want to do is this one I want to have as... I think they're the same, aren't they? Yeah, because the shield. I should do a shield. She's only level 1 as well. That might have been due to licensing. That's one element I'm very impressed with given Shady Lucas's roster. Yeah, it might have been due to licensing that they had to remove a lot. I don't know. There's only 5 bits of DLC left for this game on the PlayStation Store, and it's clothing. All of the DLC characters are gone. Everything else is gone. I was thinking like there's got to be a way to like soft load your PlayStation 4 with data. Do you reckon people do it? People would do it, right? Am I dumb? I'm pretty sure my Japan count, I had a lot of stuff on it too. This game is offline, but it's still got story mode. Motherfuckers. It's slightly coming back to me. It's been a hot minute since I played this game, so I apologize, chat. I don't mind that gun, but I feel like I want to swap. Oh yeah. I do love me some cards. That's new. Hell yeah. Some new ones. Hell yeah. I haven't touched this game in a while. Me neither. That's why I figured I'd come back to it just for a spell. It's been a hot minute since I've played it, so I figured I'd give it another spin. It's still good. It still holds up. There's a lot of it that I don't remember, like little elements that I'm still trying to remember, but too much jiggle physics. Yeah, pretty much.
エロさでギラギラ輝いて。
僕のおでこは輝いて。
はあ。あ、みやびの水着が破れてる。ほら光ってる。エロいこと考えてるからよ。
ああ、これは違う。違うんだ。そろそろ予選の2回戦が始まるぞ。もちろんだよ、みやび。試合中にみやびの水着が本当に破れても大丈夫。みやびのポロリは僕が守る。
なんかだんだんバカバカしくなってきたわ。
あ、そうだな。
The dialogue is still as funny as ever.
それじゃベベタンはここで待っていてね。おう、気をつけて行ってきな。みんなの足を引っ張るんじゃ。大丈夫。
ヘイ、そこのデカ盛りガール。
私のこと。
イエス、デカ盛り大盛りおっぱい盛り盛り。
Look, chat, it's me.
何の用でしょうか。
ユウの仲間のデコフラッシュガールがこんなメモを落としていった。
メモ？
確かに渡したからな。それじゃあとは頼むぞ、デカ盛りガール。
このメモ、何が書いてあるんだろう。
Okay. Can someone look it up for me that you, I don't know if any of you can. Is there an ability to get this, like, I assume you can soft mod your PS4 with additional DLC from other games. I want to change this. 70. Yeah. 36. Let's enhance. And then beautiful. These are the heavy cards. These are the cards that. Okay. That's right. This one's like, this one's good, but it's got like this, like the wind-up time is ridiculous. Yeah, that was the only other thing, was the ability of using the different buttons being mapped to the directional button. Oh, it's a fully updated copy of the game. Jesus. Jailbroken PS4. It sounds like it'd just be easier just to do it on computer. But that's just my personal way. Is your own PC, yeah. This is why I'm such a console nerd.
私とみやびさんならお姉ちゃんはどっちが大事なのかな
There's a nut button. What do you mean there's a nut button? What do you mean? It's a new... Oh, there's a few new ones. You can now change characters in this mission. Go back for a second. I want to check something. It's possible on unmodded PS4. See, this is what I was thinking because I was looking at. Okay, from memory, right? Isn't it that you have to do all these schools and then you then unlock the final route? I swear that's how it works. So I've missed one in here as well. I wonder if like, hang on, let me check my... It has been years since I played this, so I apologize. The dressing room's still like, they've still got the same clothes on. Yeah, it's really weird. Oh, this game is amazing. I honestly like, I still think this is like on my list as one of the best loot games ever made. Review the rules. Alright, just making sure. Let me have a look. Let me... One over two. I kind of do too. There is a part of me that... I don't think there's updates for this though. Yeah, this is update history. The DLC has now been made compatible. Global matchmaking. Let's see. Here we go. So here's the add-ons that I put in the game. So this makes more sense. So maybe I never got... Yeah, I didn't get Ayane. Yeah, I missed out on a lot of the DLC back in the day. Because I know there was a bunch of characters that they added to the game. I don't know how you can... Wait. Because it's all in there. Yeah, Galgun's pretty good. I mean, we've been playing Calgun for a bit, you know. I just kind of wanted to do a bit of a chill night tonight because I've had the last 2 days have been a bit intense for me. We launched the Heavy Hearts announcement, and I've kind of just been really tired. I took the last 2 days kind of just to sort of chill, and I was playing that new Lego 2K Drive today because I got a copy of it, and it's pretty good. I've been enjoying it. I was going to stream it, but I'm already like a few hours in, so. And there's some games that I don't want to stream that I just want to keep off, so I figured I'll play that in my own time. And I'm enjoying it too. It's a pretty good game. Definitely one that I think I'll come back to after I finish it. At least to play like any other DLC. I could see us doing a Shady Corner version of this, where all the Shady Corner girls are in a game together. Lego's too loose. Yeah, because it's taking a big old brick in the mouth. She's leveled up a bit, isn't she? Oh no, she's not. I swear I've leveled half of these people. Maybe I did it on my old account. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Dual lanterns I could do. I think the soy sauce rifle was pretty fun, but I prefer the Gatling gun's still my absolute favorite. Yeah, it might have been on my Japan account. I'd have to check. I reckon I've still got my Japan copy of this game installed, maybe. What up, Burb? Recovers users team's health. Uses team's health. What is that? 1 and 10. 1 and 30. Reduces opponent's melee damage. Let's see. ICO projectile in front of power 35 and it's power 65. If you connect when we take a break. Yeah, sure, of course. I assume you have good news for me. Reduces opponent's melee damage. See, I'm all about the offense. I hate the defense. 25. do this one. And then... what's this one? This is increase the user's soak gauge. Reduces opponent's team shot damage. Let's do tornado. There we go. And let's... and then let's go and then do this. And then let's do this one. Nice. Oh, we could do this one too. What am I doing? We could do this one as well. Will it ban? Will it? Bro, that would probably be the most interesting moment of my streaming career. It probably would be a. But yeah, I apologize if I am a bit more tired than usual, chat. Just been relaxing today. It's a Lego booba. You know it's sad when like I'm playing Lego 2K Drive today, and the first thing I thought of was like, so there's a chick in it, and she's a monkey. So like the whole thing is monkey wrench, like that's the meme, right? That's the meme. And the first thing I thought of when she opened her mouth was, there's probably porn of this Lego character. That's the first thing I thought of. Did I go too far too quick? I think I went too far too quick. Yeah, I did. There's no exceptions. No, don't even a Lego. No, there's no scunny porn. That you know of. That's true. There could be somebody out there that has drawn it and never uploaded it. You are very correct. Is that what you think when you connect to like? Yeah, it is. When I'll be locking them Lego bits together.
素直に感情を出していこうぜ。
Yeah, that's true. It's porn to someone, yeah.
気に入らねえもん
You make a very valid point in that.
かな。
I think a lot of us overlook that.
かしこまりました。はい。作戦の方は、いえ、とんでもありません。はい。順調です。忍びたちのエネルギーが
あの人は
このまま決勝戦まで進めば
目的を達成。何のことなの？料理には簡単すぎる任務だったね。
Give me them cards, baby. Give me that Zenny. Yeah, could you imagine like Shady Corner version of this? With like characters from main and third parties.
ただいま。
It'd be pretty cool.
よかった、間に合った。久しぶりだな。
Oh no.
鈴音先生。
何の話だ。
ずっとこんな感じなのよ。どれだけ聞いてもごまか
してなどいないぞ。私はわかりました。ミス R は鈴音先生ではない。この話はこれで終わりに。助かるぞ、みやび。
でも私たちと勝負って。
いや、そうではない。だから
どうして
私は優勝する。たとえどんな。
そっか、わかっちゃった。鈴音先生も優勝して何か欲しいもん。
それ以上はノーコメントだ。さあ、
どうしよう。でももう試合だし。
Well, shit.
後で話せばいいよね。行ってくるわ。
Clean hands. So true.
紫、さっき何か言いかけてなかったか？でも今はいい。そうだな。
たとえ教え子でも手加減しないぞ。並々ならぬ覚悟を感じる。何がそこまで鈴音先生を駆り立てているのだ。
優勝して。
先生、ありがとうございます。あなたの教えでここまで強くなれました。
I forgot how easy mode is in this game. Like, holy shit.
Suzume先生、優勝したかったのに。お肌の張りが9歳はキリア先生に昔のピチピチな頃の私を。
They did, yeah.
もう一度。
9歳若返るとか妙に具体的なのがな。
いいじゃないか。先生はいくつになっても乙女なんだ。私としたことが取り乱してしまった。はい、わかりました。
鈴音先生。
何？紫、何を言い出す？
ミスター K って人が誰かと
鈴音先生、どういうことなんですか？今はお前たちの質問には答えられない。しかし PBS を最後までやり通せばおのずと真実ははっきりするだろう。さあ、 次の試合の準備を進めるがいい。
はい、わかりました。
みやび、お前はちょっと待て。はい、なんでしょう。
Through other means.
一つ聞きたいことがある。聞きたいことですか？今のチームの状況をリーダーとして。それ以上は言わずともわかるはずだ。どのようにお前なりのまとめ方を期待しているぞ。私からの話。はい、わかりました。期待、私なりのまとめ方か。
Oh yeah. Well, of course we're gonna open it. Ooh. I've unlocked Rin. So Rin is now playable. Female instructor obtained. Outfit obtained. Rin's glasses. Rin's badge. So I've unlocked her her alt.
Murasaki, Mr. K とはどこであるものを渡されたの。落とし物？心当たり。僕が落とし物？ちょっと待って。
Where is she holding a wallet?
スマホもあるし。いや、僕は何にも落として。そう。しらばっくれるんだ。なんだよ。そこまで言うならやだ。やだって。なんだか変。いいじゃない。紫、いい加減にしろよ。どうして僕人の気持ちを逆らえてるのはなんだって。何か考え事？
いや、なんでもない。
イムと紫の喧嘩のことを気にしてるんでしょ？確かに。みやびはリーダーなんだからさ。黙って見ていないで何か手を打ったら。待て、ここはリョーナちゃん。はあ、
I love how they just openly swear too in these games. It's great.
リョーナちゃんにちょっとあんた何をする気なの？リョーナ、後ろで火が燃え上がる。トラブルを解決するのね。もっと大きなトラブルを起こすしかないと思うの。しまっバカだからって会場に火をつけるやつがいる。ほら見なさいよ、船が右に大きく曲がってるわ。ってそれはおまかしいっぱいってね。どうよ。
ダジャレを決めて勝ち誇ってる場合か。直ちに消火活動だ。
Amazing. So nobody outside Japan cares. Yeah, you make a valid point. Yeah, you do. I hate when you're right. I've got those two to level 7. I think that's why I picked those, because the 35 range is really good. It's not the best, but Flames of Jealousy. Now we're playing Roscoe McQueen Firefighter Extreme. I love it.
するには火力が強すぎんだよ。ほらほら、イムちゃんと紫ちゃんも仲良くこんがり。どうせお姉ちゃんはみやびさんと。
Speaking of which, I've never beaten that game. That game is so hard. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game, Roscoe McQueen Firefighter Extreme. It's a game for the PlayStation 1 where you put out fires. It's fucking difficult. Another one. I am looking. Oh, there's one behind the window. Got it. Um. Thank you. I shall the moment we finish this level. There's still 3. Fucker. This is very true. You make a valid point, Grim. It's samurai magic. What do you want? I fucked that. Can I restart that? Tired today.
どうせお姉ちゃんはみやびさんとこんがりするんでしょ。
Okay. I've just got to look better.
そんなこと言ってる場合か。このままじゃみんな丸焦げだぞ。
もっとサービスカット。
My goal is to at least finish this one's story. I'd like to finish a few of these off. Play a couple solo matches, you know. I do love how this is the Bon Appetit set though. It's good to have cool references like that. Done.
消えちゃった。残念だな。
Now I can hydrate. Oh, Jesus. I love the hidden nipple that they hide on the loading screen too. I've always thought that was funny.
なんとか収まったな。
みんなごめん。うちのバカ犬はちゃんとしつけておく。キャンキャン。お仕置き大好き。今すぐやってやって。そんなにお仕置きがお望みなら。外はこんがり、中はジューシーでお願いね。
みやび、少し肌が赤くなってるよ。ほら、すぐに冷まさないと。私なら大丈夫だ。そうだ、紫、やけどとかしてないか？
私は2番目。
おい、紫ってば。怪我がないならいいんだけど。そう言うな。紫は。
Yeah, these models, I think this is when it was peak, man. Like this was really peak moment for them in Peach Beach. I think this is one of the best quality games that they ever did. The problem is once PlayStation hit them with the thing that they didn't want lewd games on the platform anymore. That's what kind of really crushed the motivation, I think. Has he done any like Honey Parade done anything else since? I know they were doing the Neptuna games. I mean, they still have fan service, I guess, but my god, is there so many of them. We really didn't need that many. Yeah, they got crushed. Sony really let them down. It was really bullshit.
忍びとしてはそれでいいのだ。
誰ですか？
慣れ合いを続けていては強くはなれん。孤立や対立を恐れぬ。
どこにいるんですか？
紫。お前のことは調べさせてもらった。お前はいい。長い間心を閉ざし、自分の世界、私の楽園にふさわしい女だ。
楽園。
私はお前の敵ではない。すべてが終わった時、迎えに行く。
そこです。いない。逃げられた。
Be much more free with their work. Yeah, because initially it was the backlash of... It wasn't so much the Western community, it was just Sony. The Sony was like, no, we don't want to have stuff with sexual fan service in it. And I think the last game they did, besides this one, there was one other one, I think. You can still get some of the Senran. I know, like, the Senran games are a lot more expensive now. I've got some of them that I've still yet to review. That I've been meaning to review for a while. I've got to check, but there's one of them that's really expensive that there's no way I'm ever going to be able to, like, I'd have to review the PC version. But the what's the other one I've got? I think Reburst or Re-something. That remake they did. That might have been the last one they did, and then yeah, he got fucked over, and then he went and made something else, didn't he? The Jet Girls one, or the other one. But yeah, it really did suck. I think if they had kept it within the walls of Japan, they probably wouldn't have the issue. But they were worried about what was happening outside, investment-wise. The other factors that made them pivot away from lewdness. It's really bizarre to me because I felt like he was the king of that element. Do you know what I mean? Like, from constant execution, it was, yeah. It's one of the reasons why I never ever did a full video review on it, because I couldn't understand what they were trying to do with it. Like, there's so much of that game that's wrong. There's a lot of elements in that game where you're like, fuck yeah, it's meant to be lewd Wave Racer, but it's actually amazing how far they like went in reverse, because they started to really get the elements of, and I get it too, Japan has this like element of they'll only do so many games in the main series, right? And then they do like a bazillion spin-offs, like Peach Beach and Bon Appetit. Like, they were the spin-offs, if you were, you know. Same with like the Neptuna games. I think there's only like 3 in the series, but there's like fucking 30 spin-off games. I just couldn't believe how far they went back. Dolphin Wave. What was Dolphin Wave? It's been so long since I've played it, I'll be honest with you. It sucks because the execution could be done. Like, it's definitely something that is possible. But I felt like part of it was Sony, for sure. Oh, the gacha jet bikes, yeah. It was them turning it into a mobile game. Was it really? Wow. Isn't the only thing now about isn't the only thing that Senran's doing at the moment is a card game? Is it New Wave? Is that the only thing that they're doing? Is it the... I think it's that one, and there's another one as well. I still don't think I've mastered the technique of what makes a lewd racing game. I think I could do it again and come up with something a little bit different. I think what they were trying to do was that they tried to focus on gameplay in a really weird way, and they didn't balance it the way that they should have. Then they still have the Ninja Gacha. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I'm pretty sure that's how they make most of the money off of that for New Wave. We did it. And we saw some booba. It's been, what, an hour? Like proper fan service in the story mode. Racing game and shooting game. Yeah, I guess that's the thing that we sort of take into consideration, is that what Katawa Jet Girls was trying to do was they were like, we like Peach Beach and we like Wave Racer. And we also like the ability of, like, when you think about a game that's a shooter, that's a really good example that they should have taken from. And I think about this a lot. And this is going to be such an obscure idea. Hey, Sed. Go play Crash Tag Team Racing on the PlayStation 2, where you can jump on people's carts and use guns. That shit is so fun. Legitimately, I feel that they should have just ripped that off, and that would have been way more fun. I think part of it too comes down to the fact that it is on water, so the physics of using jet skis is already kind of hindered a little bit. My joke that I used to say was that I wanted him to do a kart racer. When was the last Road Rash game? I know the last one, because I know there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3D. The one that I played the most, I'm pretty sure was 3D. It might have been 3D. I don't know if they ever did a 4. I'm not a huge Road Rash fan. I have really nostalgic memories. I can upgrade the concept one word, hover skis. I mean, hover skis, yeah, I could see it. I think Doing a post-mortem on that game is very tough.
どこへ行くんだ。
放っておいていいわよ。どうせそのうちに寂しくて帰ってくるわ。
I'm gonna look what the last game was they did.
困ったな。
Wiki data, here we go.
続いて両備たちも喧嘩か。姉妹というものは大変だな。
すまない、みやび。僕がしっかりしていないばっかりに。
Yeah, Katawara Jet Girls was the last one they did. Peach Ball before that. I really like Peach Ball though. Peach Ball I had a lot of fun with. They did a game called Assault Gunners. Burst Renewal I have. I've just not played it yet. I got it on special. And then Peach Beach obviously. So before they became... Are they just not doing anything? Oh yes, a Dolphin Wave. There we go. So Dolphin Wave. Dolphin Wave is an exhilarating jet battle RPG. A new work after the... It is available on iOS Android. Oh shit. Okay. Is my mic dying? It might be because I leant away from the mic, maybe? That's interesting. I did not know this game existed. But didn't like... Yeah, and Marvelous Entertainment's kind of like gone away. It's bad, don't get your hopes up. Oh no, it looks bad. But I guess what they were trying to do is they're trying to save the resources that they made, obviously. They're gone, shit, well, the game didn't sell well. How do we, like, get this to, like, repackage it? I think a lot of the Senran stuff does the same thing. Like, these models were pretty much peak that by the time we got to Pinball and that, I'm pretty sure that the models were the same. I could be wrong, but... And I'm not saying that's a completely lazy thing to do because obviously, like, you know, a lot of the times devs will remake things. But I think if you hit a certain peak of quality, you don't need to remake certain things. And I know for the fact that Peach Ball took a lot of assets over from this game. Between Senran games. Are they going to do anything new, or are they just not into doing anything new now? It's crazy. Called being efficient. Yeah, I guess that's the term for it. I mean, initially I would have said, depending on the type of game or depending on how they would have been used, I would have said that it would have been lazy. But with the Senran games, I never really think about that too much because there is that many characters in the game as well. So I kind of just sort of fob it off. Supposedly Senran Kagura 7 will be their last game, but nobody knows that game actually will come out. Didn't they... Wasn't there a trailer for something ages ago? Or a teaser or something? They announced it. That's right. Fuck. That was like... You know why I've forgotten? because it was before COVID. So my brain has like, I think that's the thing I think about with COVID is like, it really did wipe out the perception of like when things were coming out. Like I swear I heard about Lego 2K Drive before COVID. That's crazy. I'd like him to do more lewd games, but I wanted him to do more lewd games, him and the team to do them based on the fact that they would want to do them. You know? I wouldn't want them to do it based on the fact that they feel like they have to, but, you know, if you want to be creative and come up with something that's, you know... Seems like he doesn't want to make lewd games anymore. I mean, maybe he's gotten old enough, like... I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think they were a bit bummed out by the whole... I think he's around 50 now, isn't he? Like... It sucks though, because he really is like the leader in terms of that. Like, I think when I think of lewd games on consoles, things like Bayonetta are probably there. Yeah, there's like fan service in Zelda and shit, but he feels weird being a father and still making fan service games. I guess I can see, like, obviously because I don't have kids, but I could understand why he would say something like that, because I guess he would want to feel more. But I would also not want him to feel like he should have to hide that information away, because, you know, he's done amazing work, you know. I wish they would release. Is it Shinobi Versus? I think that's the only one that, like, it's on PC, but it's not on a console. Oh, yeah, Deep Crimson. I'm just looking at Deep Crimson. Rhythm Cooking Game. It was released in the PlayStation Store. Wait. Oh, on the Vita. Yeah, okay. Though I also see why he'd want to clean up his reputation for his kids' sake. Yeah, I mean, I don't fully understand the culture of Japan. I can understand that they have different levels of respect depending on, you know, what, you know, how they perceive themselves, you know, and how they perceive themselves to their families. I would say that I can understand, you know, and, you know, when you get older, you know, like, getting older, like, changes your perspective of certain things as well. So I would probably say that, you know, his that could also be a factor as well.
でどこかに行っちゃってさ。みんな心配かけてごめんね。家事のことも本当にごめんなさい。やけに素直じゃない。最初からそうしてればよかったのよ。
Let me know when it comes back.
じゃあほら、お尻出しなさいよ。ご褒美にお仕置きしてあげるから。どうしてお仕置きするの？え？あんた、りょうなちゃん今紫ちゃんと遊んでるから、ちょっと放っておいてくれる？勝手にしなさい。こっちだってその方がせいせいするわよ。
まずいな。こんな時こそリーダーとして私が何とかせねば。
No, I can understand that. That it would be annoying, yeah. I apologize. Is Neptuna Senran any good? Like, is it worth playing? Is it? I assume it's the same gameplay, right? I assume that's the gameplay that we're getting is the fan service games before I can comment on this, but even Crash Bandicoot 4, no reasoning. Coco's always been furry for easy loot art. No, well, I mean, yeah. But I've not played it, so who knows? I'll have to have a look. Sorry, hang on 1 second, chat. Yes. Yeah, there is. Yeah. %, yeah. It's why that I would say that Shady Lucart does it both ways, but I would say that the balance, like, I've seen racing games where they've had it that literally, like, somebody's getting fingered while being driving. But then you have to understand that, like, sometimes gameplay is going to slow down. For the longest time, I said that, like, the way to do this, to do a kart game with the Senran girls, is to literally just have them in carts. with banana peels and cream pies and shit like that. Doesn't mean they want to turn their film up. No, well, I mean, yeah, but see, that's also like, see you saying that sentence, I would also think that, like, wouldn't you assume that we wouldn't have thought about it any differently if we didn't know the previous artwork that they'd done? I also think that the landscape's changed in what we find attractive. Like, we find more things attractive now. Or at least some people just have a tendency to be like, I am more attracted to certain things. They wanted the new dragons to hit that furry appeal, but not just straight up say they wanted it. No, of course. That's all marketing. That's the way it is. This is probably one of my favorite levels to battle on. Where the fuck did she go? She's above us, isn't she? She's right there. Ninja Wars is very short. You can do it about 30 hours. I've been wanting to do the Neptuna games for a while. I just know there's a lot of spin-offs with that series, and I find that when I started to get into them, I really liked them, but then I got really frustrated because I found that there were so many. And I know there are fans of them, so I understand, but they're not all canon. I understand that's what the whole idea is, that there's only a few in the story, and then the rest of them are like fan servicey, spin-offy. Even though it already is fan servicey, but I'm trying to remember the last one I played. The last one I played, they changed the combat up a lot to more be like Senran than it was an RPG. I've played many Senran games in Gargan, so I can understand how you just play for the... Well, it's hard because I do know elements like that. It was kind of me trying to find the middle ground, because part of why I grew up with games initially was that you are rewarded for your efforts. And I found there was a period of games that made porn games very lazy, where if you clicked fast enough you would get through it, or if you died you would be rewarded with a porn scene. and it kind of frustrated me a little bit because it redefined what a game was. It redefined the rules of maybe you don't have to win. And so I'd say particularly Japan is a heavy criminal in that shift, that cultural shift of games, because gameplay was not the forefront. It was always a secondary thought. There was still people doing it, and I would say games like Senran and stuff like that think about those sort of things first, or at least go that they know that the gameplay has to hold hand in hand with the sexiness. It's hard when you're doing a kart game. There are many elements that I obviously tried to take into consideration. I think damage bubbles was a definite middle ground in how do we give you more sexiness while you're playing. And the damage bubble system was kind of us doing that. The no nut mode is the same thing. Playing characters as they moan around the track is, you know, channel made a way to start Neptune and understand the series if you still want to do it at some point. Yeah, I might do for a video, yeah. Fell forward porn is a certain flavor. I like that term, actually. It's in the life of small indie porn games. Yeah. There is an element, but then the factor that I always hold in regard to when it comes to a porn game is why are you playing it in the first place? Because usually, like, the reason why I started doing reviews was initially when you are buying a game and you buy a game with a sexy titted character on the front, prior to looking at video reviews and YouTubers talking about them, you would take a chance on a game, you know, whether or not you read a review in a magazine. But you would get an element of, like, early on, like, there would obviously be a factor at play that you bought it because there were some tits on the front. I think everybody's done that at some form or level where they've seen something sexy and it has pulled them in, because that's how marketing works. I've been, the reason I started that game was purely because of that, because I was a big criminal in that sort of thing of, like, I would see a game with tits on it and buy it without even knowing whether or not it was good or not. You know, and then I would play it, but I would only play it for a certain amount of time, and then I realized why I'd bought it, because, yeah, you were hankering for something at the time. The idea of the win to lose mechanic can work in a game, obviously, but you have to understand the audience of the game. So, like, for instance, and this is where I find it very interesting, right, is a lot of, like, those win-to-lose mechanic games are very, what's the word? So, like, the progression's very slow, right? The true challenge is whether or not you can get through it and whether or not you're willing to succeed in a game that's very difficult. Most Japanese platformers are very brutal because they were raised on, I would say it's because they're raised on Famicom games, so their acknowledgement of hard video games is something that I think there's an element of why the win to lose mechanic is there, because they want the game to be difficult, because they want you to lose to see it. If the game was easy, you'd never see the content, period. Fragile Genes basically like, see, everyone's got a game like that. Everybody has a game like that, and it sucks. And it sucks to think of that. Vampire Story was one of those ones that pushed me over the edge, I think. But what I find interesting, what I was saying, is that the gameplay element of So like a good example is that new game that come out, Scarlet Maiden, the side scroller platformer, roguelike, with elements of Binding of Isaac. Normally when you see a side-scrolling pixel porn game, your instant thought is that it's not only going to be really hard, but in order to see 99% of the loot elements, you will have to lose. But Scarlet Maiden did a really, and this is why I mention it when I reviewed it recently, is that it does a really interesting turn where you are rewarded for finding things and sexual encounters, and by getting into those encounters, you are rewarded with gameplay elements that continue the game. So in other words, like, you are stopping sometimes for sexual encounters, but at the same time you're continuing to accelerate. And yeah, that's kind of, that's the element of being able to use full-on sex for, because when you think about stuff like Bayonetta has fan service all through that game. That's the design of that character is literally that. How they do it though is they don't make it fully the gameplay. It is the stuff that's in between the gameplay and the gameplay that is good. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm waffling on, but analyzing a lot of games that I see, I always look at pacing. And I was talking with the dev recently because I think we're entering an era right now where a lot of lewd games are getting more gameplay because they want them to be games. Loose to Lewd is a frustrating design, but it's a design that we have to acknowledge because I think there was a particular period. I will say that I'm fairly fucking confident that it originated from Japan purely because A, hard games, and B, because it's the element of being overcome by somebody. So that's the element that they use. I do still think it has a place in media. Like, for instance, I wouldn't have taken on Future Fragments if I didn't think that, because there are elements of Future Fragments that have that. Same with like some other games that we employ. They have similar things like those attached to the lose to win mechanic, but it doesn't necessarily slow the game down to an absolute crawl. But you also want somebody to be able to pick up the game knowing that, you know, if I'm paying $30 for a game, you know, I kind of want to get a bit more out of it. Shady Loot Cart is that element of, I hope people get off to it, but at the same time, I hope they come back to it. Not just for the update of content, but because they have the ability to re-dive back into things that they previously enjoyed, and it makes them return. I want the game to feel like a smorgasbord in the sense that there is more than one thing to offer them besides lose to win. It is a hard line to walk. Yeah. I would say my biggest regret of Kart, if I had to think about it, is that Kart grew bigger than it should have grown. But in the scale of things, I'm glad that I'm doing it. If I was going in a different direction, I probably would have kept it all within the confines of characters that I would have made. But because it became such a big roster of guest characters and such a big thing, I think Kart became its own beast, that it's separate from everything else that we've done. if I was ever to do another kart game, it wouldn't be on the same scale. I would never do another kart game. And I'm not saying because it's a bad idea. Like, it's because I don't know if I could spend another 5 years doing another kart game. I would have to be like, I'm going to spend another year doing it. Because there's so much content that went into kart that I fear that it's just so much. Like, there's so much that and because of that, we spread ourselves really far in terms of guest art and guest music. Yeah, some people do, yeah. Everybody's got different ways of playing kart too, and I really like that as well. So, Shady Splash. Shady Sexy Splash. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I remember you working on that. I mean, that's how I met you, was I met you working on that. I want to do something like this. I reckon it'd be awesome. I'd probably do it with my own characters and the characters that have signed with us. Gotta. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, okay.
どうした？今さら私に何用だ？
私たち
知っている。それがどうした？
試合を見ていたんですよね。慣れ合いは必要ない。だからもしあなたが悪いことを考えているなら、私たち。
よく言ったな、紫。
みやびさん。
どうやらお前が黒幕のようだな。いろいろと引っかき回してくれたが、 お前が何者かはわからん。だが私たちにあだなす存在ならば全力で叩き潰してやる。
そうです。私たちの
絆の力か。キリアたちもそんなことを言ってそんな不明瞭なものに絆の力、その程度で勝てる相手ではないのだ。
真だと。
だからこそ必要なのだ、この世の楽園が。
楽園だと。
すぐにでも理解できよう。お前たちのおかげでな。
消えたか。
どうしましょう。
まあいい。イムたちのところに戻ろう。
大事なことって。
ああ、優勝した喜びを分かち合う。
そうですね。
あ、
みやびさん、本当に
その思いに応えられるようこれからも精進する。助けの手を借りることもあると思うが、
はい、みやびさん。
We did it.
料理には簡単すぎる任務だったよね。
Give me them cards, baby. Oh yeah, boy. Mission 10. The big fuck mission.
さて、イムたちはどこだ？すでに祝杯でもあげているかもしれんな。
Mm-hmm.
確かにそうだな。なんだ今の悲鳴は。
みやびさん、あそこ見てください。巨大な影が。やっぱりこれ絶対楽しい。
何事だこれは。
りょうなさん。
気をつけろ紫。下手に近寄ると踏みつぶされるぞ。
That's our wallpaper, boys.
優勝商品で巨大になれる薬を頼んだのよ。前に一度なった時のことが癖に。みんなリンコさんみたいだよ。もっと暴れちゃえ。
前に巨大化した時はどう手を打ったか覚えているか。
とりあえずぶったたいたんじゃなかったっけ。
それだ。リョーナにありったけの水をぶっかけろ。それで
もうあんたは最後まで迷惑かけるんだから。
It does, yeah.
リョーナちゃん怒られちゃった。もっと怒って怒って。
Deploy. Amazing. It's a missed opportunity. Clear your mind. We're not gonna think of anything, okay? I couldn't help it. It just popped into my head. There's a giant marshmallow man.
リョーナがあれで助かったよ。普通ならばまたチームが決裂するところだ。
じゃあ思いっきりやっちゃいましょう。私
Damn it, Ray.
PBS 結構好きかもです。張り切ってやっちゃって。
もっと本気を見せて。
出番よ。
仲間がやられたようね。
仲間がやられたようだ。
これは痛い。Oh shit!
まだやれるのに。
Oh shit!
出てきなさい。
仲間がやられたようね。仲間がやられたようね。こんなところで。
どう？
もっと本気を見せて。
呼んだか？
味方がやられたみたいだな。
Fuck! Fuck.
もう一度お願いします。こんなの。
It's close. Let's try that again.
両備悪の誇りを舞い掲げるわ。Ep2
How are the girls already down? Like, come on.
思いっきりやっちゃいましょう。私
Get up.
PBS 結構好きかもです。張り切ってやっちゃって。頼んだわよ。出てきなさい。
味方がやられたみたいだな。 ああ、残念。
Done.
やったぞ。成功だ。リオーナの体が縮んでいく。
She's fucking drowning. Yeah, the bots got creamed. Maybe I didn't outfit them properly. I guess that's where the outfitting is, you know. You gotta outfit them properly.
あれもう終わりなの？もっと攻めて攻めて安心しなさい。あんたにはド M も逃げ出すという。絶対楽しみだよ。
やれやれ。
お、どうしたんだ紫。メモ紙なんか破いて。このメモが本物だったから。
So it's okay. It is, yeah.
そんなことはお姉ちゃんはみやびさんが一番でもいい。何を言ってるんだよ。おかしなやつだな。紫は別におかしくないわよ。だってイムにとってみやびが一番なの。
違う。みやびは一番好きな仲間。紫は一番だ。
ダメじゃない。ダメじゃないよ。ありがとうお姉ちゃん。
これで一件落着だな。
いいえ、新たな問題が勃発よ。イム。
当たり前じゃないか。両備だって大切な仲間だからな。両備は一番信頼できる仲間だ。
それなら許してあげる。リョーナちゃんは？リョーナちゃんは何番なの？
リョーナはほらあれだ。一番変態な仲間。
すっごく嬉しいんだけど。
そっか。ならよかった。終わりよければ全てよしだな。さあ帰ったらすぐに修行を始めるぞ。私たちはもっと強い忍びにならねばならない。蛇樹の誇りを、悪の誇りを前掲げるために。行くぞみんな。
Oh, oh, an A. Come on.
ハンティングゲームだったわ。
Oh. Ha! Oh, God, yes. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's pretty good. very fitting, yeah. Fuck yes. So I think we've only got the Crimson Squad, and then it unlocks the... I think there's like another arc that is opened, like once you beat the 4 story members, from memory anyway. And now I should have access to more of these now, from memory. Because depending on who you have and depending on... Okay, so I've done... Almost made it to the... Let's see... So we've got their cards now. We've got the... So the Hanzo and the Genshin pack, they were the first 2s. A Paradise pack with more pet cards. Ooh. Alright, Naruka cards. Trade medals for... Ooh. Let's go. Oh! Well, that's not bad. Now I was... Is free match not online? No, you have to. Local matchmaking. I guess if you've got 2 people that have got the game, that helps, but... I just noticed, like, there's no single splash, like... Apart from the V Road. Which I think I was getting flogged on these. Oh yeah, this was my team. Shit. Back to the days of LAN party. I don't even think this is crossplay either. I don't think this is crossplay. Not that I remember anyway. Look at my team. This beat's bumping, by the way. Yeah, it is a harder game to come by now. I love this bait. This one's such a good bait. Going after myself. Flogged. Yes. I love how it's called Kiss 1. Go! I don't know. What you got me for my birthday? I don't remember. Oh, nice. Hey, some that end the end of the week, you know. Fuck. Ah, they flogged us. Damn. It does get progressively harder on that V-Road challenge. Yeah, no, the difficulty spike went up heaps. If I go, so what were my highest level characters that I had then? Maybe because I had to restart this when I got the English version. I think that's what happened. Yuyaki's my highest, so... Just checking. Yeah, Yuyaki's my highest. And then, let's see. This PBS, the channel really evolved. It did, didn't it? Oh, you can change her skin so she can have the mask on. That's right. And then Shiki. There's a lot of characters I like in Senran, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I like Shiki as well. What was... Why have they made her... Nah, there's a lot of girls in the game. Let's see. Let's... Where was I on the leveling her? 162 was my... So I'd leveled her like crazy. I should focus on leveling her. And then I had that one, this one, this one, this one. I think this is on this is going to be max. Yeah, that is max. And then I don't know. I mean, that is a good weapon, but self-destructs and close to opponent. Whereas that's the health one, right? The time and the mood she's in. Yeah, it's very true. But I also like the cow. A pet that fires like a spray gun can be activated mid-air. Because his one's like a machine gun. Its range attack is 12. Attack is 40 on this though. Look at that. Sweet. See, I guess, like, yeah, she'd be the one that I want to use for the story, the V Road. Because she's my strongest out of everyone. I guess the hardest part is, though, because I don't have that many levels of characters that I'd have to change a few things depending on they are. Because it does carry the level over of each character. So leveling does change something. I do want to check something. I just want to check something. I want to see what happens. So if I go... Yeah, mine is too. I got really addicted to it at one stage. So if I'm just checking something. Okay. So I got my Japanese account. I got a UK account. I don't... You know what? I don't know what's on this. What is on this? I don't know. I did it for something. So I don't know what I used this for. God, it's been years. So now I'm in my Japanese account. So now the question is, so it want me to sign in? I'd have to sign in order to... Fuck, I don't even remember the part. I'd have to look it up. So I wonder if you can see... Save data. Yeah. Where would I look it up? It's probably on a... I've got it on file somewhere. See this? Look at the date. Save data from 2017. I would have on that account for Senran Peach Beach, I probably would have completed most, if not the whole game, on my older account. That's why on the newer account there's a lot less being done, because when I reviewed Peach Beach, I reviewed it prior to it being ported here. So I knew it was coming out and I wanted to review it and get ahead of it. So I got a Japanese account and I bought it off Play Asia. And I did it that way. And I don't know if anybody's archived any of the streams, or there might be some archives somewhere of me playing it back when I did the review in 2017. But after I did the review, I played the shit out of it for... I think it's the game I've played the most since I reviewed it. Second would have been like Galgun. So like usually after I review a game, I don't really return to it unless I feel like there's something I can get out of it. But Peach Beach, I got so many streams out of. I reckon that there would be tied to... See, there's a thing that's making me think, right? That because it can't see the disc, because I think it needs to be a Japanese disc, like, but the digital version of this game I could re-download maybe. I'd have to have a look. I don't know how it works. Capture gallery. So yeah, some of it's reading off the old. It's weird how the storage system works. Here, because it's showing me files that it shouldn't show me, but it's showing me why there's a hat in time in this. Oh, you know what? It was for Extra Life and I started a new thing. Not sure why this is in here. Does reviewing a game burn you out of it, or are you just busy with the next one? It depends. Like the review that I've got coming up, I've been working on this review for a very long time. You'll see at the start I mentioned how long. But sometimes I do. There are some moments where I will play a game, and after I've reviewed it, I don't want to touch it again. And it's usually because I find it that I'm not... If it's a game I really didn't like. Like recently we returned to X-Blades, which was I think my second review I ever did, and we played it on stream, and people got to see my feeling of the game in real time. Sometimes it doesn't. Like Peach Beach was really revolutionary in the fact that I really wanted to play it. Like I was so excited. I've not been that excited for a lewd game in a long time. For me, it was like I I lost my shit because I thought that I was like, this is fucking amazing. This is what we want. Like, yes, this is interesting. So it doesn't read that the disk is in the machine, but I'm wondering if I could log in, whether or not it's going to know that I downloaded the game and I could re-download the DLC. But I don't think I can. Oh, I might be able to do it this way actually. Yeah, this is Katawato Jet Girls. So that's on here. That's in the Japanese account. I couldn't get past 10 minutes of X-Plays. Did I do it wrong? No, you didn't. It's stupid. So Akaba's Beat. I think that's the English one though. But yeah, Katawato Jet Girl I think is only on this account maybe. So I swear there's another Peach Beach. Because when I downloaded it initially, it wasn't what do you call it? So I love how I've just changed the Japanese theme to have Crash Bandicoot. Let me go. I just wanna have a quick look again. Here. Gotta have so many sweet games. I don't. I mean, I do. I mean, some I do, I guess, but. Who's using it? Why is it logging that one on? Me. Thank you. I don't know if I've got that many. I mean, some of these I've gotten rid of. Like, Akaba's Beat, I only did it for a video review for another website. Genshin I've never played. Onigiri I got really into. Is that still online? I mean, it looks like it is. I think so. After all these years. I wonder if... Yeah, and see, this one is... Is this the English version, though? I'm just checking. I think this is the English version. Because I did wait a long time before I covered this. Considering you pay for PlayStation Plus, I don't see an excuse for why it wouldn't be. I don't pay for PS Plus. I don't. Because I don't play PlayStation that enough. Like, I think I paid for it once, maybe. I am not an online guy. You just glance up your special edition and that. Shut up. Switch user. Okay. So what's this one then? Right, but you would need to in order to play online. Well, yeah, if you were going to play, like, if I was going to verse somebody, yeah. I don't know why there's another account called Shade's Corner. There's probably a reason. I've probably done something where I was like... But now I'm curious. If I, like... If I switch user, right... And that's my USA account. What the fuck's on this one? Let me log out of these. So this is me. They run their own servers. Yeah, it's just who will use the PS4. I've logged in all my accounts. Okay. My curiosity has peaked in the fact that because I'm in this account, right? What happens when I... See, it says the disc's in. So I need to be signed in. So I still need to sign in order to access that. Is there anything on here that I can yeah, so I have to be signed in, period. Why the fuck have I got a USA account? I should just get rid of that. I basically did it so I could get ahead of reviews. So back in the day when I did Senran Kagura, I wanted to review it before anybody else. So. No, I don't want to share a screenshot of the fact that I've been playing Lego 2K Drive. Fuck off. Players I may know. Who would I know? I don't know any of these people. Katie, Amber. One mutual friend. My cat's behind me cleaning. Can you stop? You weirdo. Players you may know. Pussy licking. Yeah, pretty close. I'll show myself out. No, I don't know any of these. You have mutual friends. I love how there's these emo photos. Wow. Okay. On that note, chat, we're going to call it. Because we're done for tonight. But I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream. I'm just a little bit tired. I'm going to go wind down for the night. I've got to go talk to my assistant. See how they're doing. And yeah, but I just want to let you know that I hope you peeps have enjoyed this little stream. Tuesday is going to be something different. We'll go back to Senran Kagura a little bit again because I do want to finish it up and everything. But thank you so much for joining me. I love you peeps so much. Thank you for being so awesome. And I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.